Ayo, ayo. Hello, are we on? Oh wait, shit. I need to have it on my other monitor. Make sure that's working. Boop-a-doo. Excellent. Hi, how you doing? Getting good. I'm just doing Mahjong ranked. Yeah, not the best. Afternoon. Wanna unwind. Fuck it. Get that music going. This is in fact the rhythm of the night. Ah, that should have been the intro. Nah, I didn't really feel like doing intro, honestly. Okay. So we're doing silver, we're doing south. Oh boy. Oh boy. Game audio's not on. Cool. That makes sense. But better, maybe, yes. I think so. Well, first it needs to actually load. Okay. How do I play again? Okay, so I want to drop this red because it's by itself. Very cool, very cool. Oh, I got the triplet. Nice. 6, 7. I am a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? My rank game has been a bit of a slump, as you can see here, except for this one brief moment. Just really want to get to add up 3, you know, get up. So it's basically a situation of I just need to play more, so I'm going to play more. And I was gonna play by myself while watching streams, but then I figured, why not share the suffering? Why not do that? I know, great quote. How's my water supply doing? My water supply seems to be doing. Let's go all triplets. We're going all triplets today. And we dump that. Ah, 6, 7. Wait, no, but triplets. What's anything dropped by anyone else? No. Okay. Ah, shoot! Someone posted a room. Maybe I'll get him next. We'll get him next time. Hear that? So after playing whatchamacallit and while attending to my dogly duties, I was talking about it earlier, I was kind of had the urge to play a bit of Elite Dangerous or maybe No Man's Sky. Then when I sat down, I'm like, it's ranked. Do that a little bit. Oh wait, sweet, got a 5. Nice. But now that I'm sitting here, I'm like, I kind of want to just browse that on the side. But I don't think I could get the. Maybe I could. Maybe I could get like everything going on the side. Maybe next time. Ah, the 6, 7, 8. You hate to see it. Okay, releaser and tempi. Oh, I know what we could do on the side. We could bring up everyone's favorite book, Ricci Book 1. No, scare of that. Okay, but actually, no. Everyone's heard of Ricci Book 1. What about Ricci Book 2? Where is Ricci Book 2? Mama. Oh, East might be dangerous drop. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Okay, so I need to do this very carefully. Get rid of that West. Okay. Now we're gonna do studio mode, so you can't see me do the minimize action. But you can see that Ron. Fantastic. Ooh. Window capture. Da, 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 da. Where's Chrome? Where's Chrome? Not that one. Oh, wait, no, it's Firefox. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Excellent. Okay, do I chi this? No. You could do something fun with wins. Okay, anyway, okay, let me put this at the bottom. Okay, now I can move that there. Then I can go over here. Perfect. I'm not south, so I don't need that. Snooze that. Okay, transition. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna read Preachy Book 2. Oh my god, Green Dragons. Nice. 5, 5, 6, 7, go to the 5. So, obviously, we're gonna start by dealing with the offline playing. I just kind of did a little bit of a browse here. Oh, god damn it. Ah! Meant to do. Never mind. Manners. Let's talk about offline manners. Oh wait, actually, what is this? This hand can become 2, maybe? No? This is such a good idea. Go that 8, 3, 4, 5. Manners are meant to make the game Mahjong pleasant. This doesn't really work with the music in the background too. Yeah, yeah. I had a fun idea. Ah, shoot. Let's kind of scroll through this just a little bit. Don't take the winning tile. When winning by Ron, some of your players grab the winning tile and place it right next to their hand. Don't do it. You should refrain from doing this to prevent the appearance of cheating. People do this on TV, but not for the camera. Very cool. When winning a hand, you need to say Ron or Sumo clear. It is also okay. It's okay to say Mahjong instead. Okay, I'm actually okay. This is humorous to me. This is humorous to me. We're gonna pause the music. I know, sacrilege. We're gonna bump the BGM just a little bit. We got the music, and we're gonna read the offline etiquette to Mahjong. Category set to aerospace 2. Still, I swear on my life, I hit done. Thank you, Comic Crust. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I have the F word in my title. Shit. Ah. My brain. Come on. South. Boom. Okay. 10-5. Screw it. Stronger. Thank you. Much appreciated. And then we're going to say thank you. And we're going to run. Okay. We're also going over Ricci Book 1, except we're actually going through the appendix of it because that's funny to me. And we're talking about manners for offline playing. Did you know you could play Mahjong in person? On a board with actual physical tiles? Whoa, what's up with that? Did I say I when I entered this match? Anyway, manners are meant to make the game of Mahjong a pleasant experience, a collection of small tips and techniques the forerunners have developed to avoid unnecessary troubles. I present manners for 4 different phases of the game: dealing tiles, drawing, discarding, calling, and winning the hand. Oh my god, he actually has a system. Each entry is given a rank from 1 to 3 stars. 3-star manners are more important. You should try to acquire them first, and then move on to practice the lower ranked manners. Oh, okay. Let's start. Dealing tiles, shuffling. This is of medium importance. So, not immediately important, but keep in back in mind. What am I doing with my hand? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, drop the 1. Shuffling. Recommended. 2-step shuffling approach. First, shuffle them really hard. Don't worry about keeping the tiles face down at this point. This will guarantee that sets, runs, and pairs from the previous hand are really broken. Ads can get stuffed. And we're gonna drop the green. Second, put all the tiles upside down and then shuffle them face down gently. This will guarantee that no one remembers the locations of certain tiles. Okay, I actually kind of disagree with that because it's a gentle shuffle, so you'd be more easily able to fix it. Then again, I am playing real person. I'm just making shit up. Anyway, next, pushing the wall forward, and this is of medium importance. Okay, we're gonna cheat this. We're gonna go for the 5, 6, 7 for all 3 of them. Push the wall forward. If not that, then simples. Or maybe both. Actually, both. We could do both. Yeah. Yeah, we drop the 4 and we add the... Drop the 9. This is a good plan. Once you build a wall... Damn, 1 off. Push it a little forward so that the facing player can easily reach your wall. If you push it forward too much, you will lose the space for discards. Okay. Tilt the wall. This is very unimportant. Like, just keep this in the back of your head. Eventually, you'll see it. Get rid of that. When pushing the wall forward, it would be better if you tilt the wall a little, as follows. This will make it even easier for the facing players to pick a tile from your wall. Okay. Let's enhance that zoom. Boop, boop. Ah, I see. I actually don't see how they want me to do that. Insta-reachy. Whoa. Damn. Nope, don't want that. We need to get they should have ranked this from 3 to 1 because I want to start off. Like, what is the most important manner? Anyway, splitting the wall. Addition to tilting, some players like to mildly split the wall into 3 blocks upon building the wall. You get 6 tiles on the left, 5 in the middle, another on the 6 on the right. Illustrated as follows. This will make it significantly easier for the dealer to do that thing with the wall. Okay, we want that. Drop the 9. Bada bing. We are 10 pot. Fuck it. Let's just go for simples. Ah, it's a beautiful one, huh? That's some good manner. Yeah. This is the South match, so anything can easily change and I can get absolutely destroyed. Anyway. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to check. Rolling the dice. Why is there dice? Why dice Mahjong? Cross varieties. East rolls dice to break the wall. What? Are we north or not north? In real world play, is equivalent of cutting a deck of cards to randomize the starting point on the wall. If If it were not done, a sneaky player during the wall building could hide nice tiles at the points where he could get them in the opening distribution. Online, showing it just as realism as whoever else said. Okay. So I need to make custom dice now. Are you kidding me? No. Do you know how hard it is to find a model for a 6-sided dice on the internet? My God. Anyway, after rolling the dice, the dealer should break the wall himself. When the dice indicates a number K that is greater than 7, is easier to count 50 minus K tiles counterclockwise rather than counting K tiles clockwise after identifying which wall to break. For example, when the dice rolls 9, the dealer should count 6 tiles counterclockwise, i.e. 6 from the left, leaving 6 tiles present on the left. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I can see why it's 1 star. That was a snooze fest of a rule. I need to check on something. So we're going to do studio mode? Wait. Okay, no, this is on both. Okay, kill that. Move that over here. Actually, real quick. Bop. What? Sheet. 1 1 2 4. Okay. Excellent. Nothing to worry. Shit. Get rid of that 8. 1 2 4 4 5 6. Wait, why don't I keep that? I don't want to keep that 8. What am I thinking? Okay. That game audio. Open that. Do that. Mute that. Oh fuck. Rivet. Sorry, I got like a million things open. I don't save that. Okay, turn over the door indicator. This is 3-star importance for your offline play. Immediately after putting down the Rinshan tile, the door indicator should be turned over. Doing so is way more important than, say, separating the dead wall from the end of the wall, which is completely unnecessary, especially at the beginning of a hand. 3. In my experience, European players somehow like to do the latter first and don't open the door indicator even after they finish dealing. Huh. Etiquette. Look at the tiles. Please, I'm begging you. As you take tiles on the wall during the initial dealing, you should start taking a look at them. Really. Don't wait until you get all 13 tiles. Doing so is a waste of time not only for you, but also for the other players. My. Dealer's first discarded. The dealer should not discard a tile until the north player gets all 13 tiles. This is to give everyone a roughly equal amount of time to decide whether to call pawn, chi, ron on the first discard. Okay. Segment 2. Drawing and discarding. Don't use both hands. Oh, actually, do I achieve this? Nope. I can't do simples if I open my hand. Donking time, let's fucking go! Hell yeah. Welcome in Vita. We're also going over offline Mahjong etiquette because that's funny to me. The fuck are you? This is Ricci book 1, I'll have you know. This is what everyone tells me to read, right? So, okay, I'll read it. I'll read it on stream. So, yeah, when you're drawing and discarding, Don't use both hands. During play, after dealing is done, and before the hand finishes, you should only use one hand. If you are right-handed, you should not put your left hand on the table. This is a 2-star importance, by the way. He has a system of 3 stars to describe how important this etiquette is. 3-star is most important. 1 is least. So this is relatively pretty important. So if you are right-handed, do not put your left hand on the table. That's fucking rude. This is to prevent the appearance of cheating. Hear that? If you're left-handed, you're cheating. Oh my god, I got another East. Okay, this is turning out. This might actually become pairs. This could become pairs. This is gonna be pairs. Yeah. The only occasions when using both hands during the play acceptable are when sorting the tiles and when revealing your hand upon winning. Or in case of exhaustive draw and for Richie abortive draw. Very cool. Very cool. Let me just double check. Oh, oh wait, nah, I gotta drop the 5. 7 pair, bros. Yeah, I just need a 6 or a 7, and 7's likely. 6 is also likely. Not the best weight, but not the worst. Oh, or it could open an East. 7 pairs, 7 pairs, 7 pairs is funny. Ah, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Well, let's at least get rid of that. Anyway, arranging the discards. Discards should be arranged in an orderly way. 6 tiles in a row. This is of critical etiquette importance. If you do 5 tiles in a row, this man will find you. The author of Riichi Book 1, who I guess invented Riichi Mahjong, will find you. Skipping. Discard before starting. You should discard a tile before you put the tile you draw into your hand. Putting the newly drawn tile into your hand upon sumo is a serious violation. To avoid it, you should make a habit of not putting a newly drawn tile into your hand immediately. Aha. Kind of like how this is. Like it's not immediately in my hand. My god, it's the pizza dude. Hey, it's that pizza. Checking something out. What's up? And pizza. LMAO. Okay, what we doing with this hand? We in South, boys? Hear that red? Let go of the discard. Upon discarding a tile, you need to let it go immediately and not keep your finger on the tile. This is to guarantee that all the other 3 players can see which tile you discarded altogether. Okay. Don't take an overly long time. This is minimal etiquette importance, just so you know. Like, worry about this after you worry about the more critical things, like arranging the discards. Because they have to be 6 tiles in a row. Can't have 5, can't have 4. What are we doing with this hand? No one's dropped a staff, so I'm going to hold off on that for one more rotation. Keep in mind that there are 3 other players waiting for you. You should not take an overly long time to draw or discard. In particular, beginners may want to pay attention to the following. When your turn comes, draw a tile immediately. Unless you need to think about where to call the last discarded tile. Once you make up your mind about what to discard it immediately. Always hit the con button. That is very important etiquette in the friendly. Gee. Oh, no. That's a trap. That's... Oh, actually, hell yeah, we're doing that. We're going for a fast one because we got those Doras. Going for simples, baby! Yeah. Don't speed other players. Yes, it could be irritating. Gone for flow, it pleases the gods. True. It can be irritating if someone is taking a long time, but be considerate. You should not press others to be faster than they could. That's a nice sentiment. But, I do have to wonder why that's 3 stars of importance while taking a really long time as well. Oh, wait, no, I get it. Take your time. Yeah, it's all polite and shit. Vocalize clearly. When you call Pawn, Chi, Kan, Richi, Ron, or Sumo, Kita people absolutely blown the fuck out. Utter the word clearly so the other 3 players can hear you. See, just like that. Ah, 3. Damn. Da-da-da. Let's get rid of white. Vocalize before taking action. When calling pawn, say pawn first before taking the tile. Actually yet. Oh, what are we doing with this? Drop the 8. I should drop the 9. Calling pawn, say likewise when you call Richi, say Richi first before discarding a tile and placing the Richi bet. Yay, Richi bet stick. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Wait before calling Chi. When calling Chi, wait for 1 second before uttering the word. On the other hand, when calling Pawn Kan Ron, you must do so immediately. If someone says Chi first after taking 1 second, other players should not be able to call Pawn, Kan, or Ron. That's different to the Mahjong Soul rules, which it will actually do like a waiting thing. Like if that person immediately does Chi, and I wait these full 18 seconds, it'll still use my pawn first. Someone says cheese first. Other players should not be able to call pawn. Pawn, Kan, and Ron should take precedence only if calls are made concurrently. Interesting. Because there is an order of operations. Like, you can't have 2 people that pawn a tile. And then with Ron, it's like you're both winning, so like you're not taking the tile, you're just winning with it. Do I want this? Do I want to go? I don't know. Let's get rid of red. Get rid of red. Gosh. Dang it. Okay. I should have opened my hand and went simples. Calling Richi. The procedure to call Richi is as follows. By the way, this is of critical etiquette importance. You say Richi. You discard a tile, rotating it sideways. Confirm that no one calls Ron on the discarded tile, and then place a Richi bet. This etiquette has been translated very faithfully to the game of Mahjong Soul, I am happy to say. The most important point is that you say Richi before discarding the tile. This is because the opponent's choice of what to do with your discard, i.e. whether or not to call pawn on it, may be different if you Richi. Ah, that's true. EMA rules allow a pawn to occur even after a Chi call is made. I think this should be changed. Oh shit! Author has some words. I don't know what the EMA is. I have a feeling it's some sort of Mahjong alliance. Let's find out. EMA Mahjong. European Mahjong Association. I was close. representing Russia or Belarus can take place in EMA tournaments. Damn. When was this founded? We're going on an adventure. Blah, blah, blah. Formed in June 25th, 2005. Headquarters in Denmark. Next to the Legos. Huh. Always hit the con button. I should not. That was such a bad idea. Like, so dumb. Anyway, what other Mahjong tournaments and competitions are there? You got the World Series of Mahjong, the World Mahjong Sports Game, the World Rishi Championship. Oh, I don't want to get rid of this 4. The World Mahjong Championships. Okay, who's the current Mahjong World Champion? Current Mahjong World Champion. Ling Guashao is from China. The National Team Championship is also won by China. Oh, good for them. Here, that's 6. Mahjong originated in China and spread around the world, although with varied rule sets. In China, Mahjong was identified as an illegal gambling game, and it was forbidden to develop businesses based on it. Fortunately, that would not come to pass. So nobody could establish a professional Mahjong organization. This interfered with the development of Mahjong as a sport, and it was considered simply as home entertainment till 1998. There hasn't been any like modern shakeups in the world of Mahjong. It's a little disappointing, I must admit. Okay, back to etiquette. Vocalize clearly. When saying hand, you need to say Ron or Sumo. Ron or Sumo clearly. It is also acceptable to say Mahjong instead. So, if I ever play someone in physical play someone in physical Mahjong, I will be sure to always say Mahjong when I win. Then they'll be like, no, you can't say that. I will pull out the book and point to this etiquette rule. Then they'll feel like rude for calling me out on that. Anyway. Don't put winning tile in your hand. I think we read this. Oh, wait. Actually, no. When winning sumo, don't place winning tile inside the hand. Just place the winning tile right next to your hand. This is important because scores, Yaku, and mini points. There's a thing called mini points. May be different depending on which tile was the one to complete the hand. Following up on that. Don't take the winning tile when winning by Ron. Some European players grab the winning tile, place next to their hand. Don't do it. Bad. You should refrain from doing this to prevent the appearance of cheating. People do this on TV. Do so only for the camera. Okay, that one we did read. It is South 2, so I'm not pawning that. Sort the tiles before revealing your hand. You need to sort the tiles. That's fine to drop. You need to sort the tiles before showing your hand so that other players can easily check your hand score and possible Furitin violation. Ooh. Imagine getting called into Furitin violation live. I'd never show my face in a Mahjong parlor again. Do not split the hand into constitutive groups. Doing so may actually obstruct other players' vision. Okay. Be clear. Yaku. Okay, drop the 2, keep the 5. So we're running on a south or a green. Then we can be in Ricci. Drop that 7. That is not what we wanted. After revealing your hand, reveal the Uradura. Don't want that use. If you have called Ricci. Okay, so Issa's our pair. You need to show the Uradura to all other players, even when you don't get any of them. This is to make sure that you are not underreporting your hand value. After that, you should declare all the Yaku in your hand. Okay. Declare the score. This is critical importance. We are now just waiting on a south. Ooh! Aw. Oh, wait, no, I got that. Yay, I got one Dora. You need to declare a score of your hand yourself. It is okay to get other players' help on scoring, but you need to be the one to declare it. When declaring sumo scores, say the payment by a non-dealer first, followed by the payment by the dealer. For example, when declaring a 300, 500 sumo, say 300, 500, rather than 500, 300. Okay. South 3, South 3. Ooh. Not bad, not horrible starting hand. Let's see how our first draw is. Maybe. I can't take that. I'm gonna drop red. Yep. Confirm the score. When one player wins a hand, the other 3 players must also see the hand and confirm the declared score. You should also check if the hand was not Puritan. That seems like such a nerd step. The 3 players basically looking at the discards and being like, no, you couldn't do that. I do wonder if that were to happen, would you pay a penalty? Do you restart the hand? Do you just move on with your life? Honestly, don't know. That's not. Okay, 2, 3, 6. Get rid of the 6. We got 3 7s, baby. Payment. A standard 6 set would include 4 kinds of 6 as follows. And I got the triple wides. Let's go. In addition to these, I suggest you prepare a set of 4 500-point sticks. I, the author of the Rishi book, thus the greatest Mahjong player in the world, I'm gonna hit con. Oh, that did not help me at all. That helped the other player. We actually know they already had that Dora. Never mind. I usually use 100.6 that I bought in Japan, which look like this. Just letting you know, I bought these in Japan. Haha, nerds. If you don't have any green 6, you can use anything. Coins, poker chips, etc. for a substitute. Fucking magic wands are legal via Richi book rules. So Mahjong Soul is in fact compliant with these standards. Very nice. Good to know. Very good to know. To streamline the payment, you should try to minimize the number of sticks exchanged. We are hitting funny button. Yeah, and damn it. I am gonna fake him out though. It doesn't help me. To estimate the payment, here are 2 examples. Okay, I really don't care about payments right at this exact moment. This worked out perfectly. Everyone needs to be on the same page. It may sound complicated at first, but sure feels good when the 4 players manage to make it happen together. That's life, buddy. Oh, sorry, there was one thing. I saw some subnotes here. Okay, where is this footer? It may sound odd, but there are situations when you have strategic incentives to underreport your hand value. Trying to avoid bankruptcy of another player when you are still ranked 2nd or 3rd is one obvious example. For another example, players may not want to change the placements of other players in a game if they are competing for ranking at a tournament. Underreporting the hand value is usually illegal. Straight to jail. and footer for declaring all the Yaku in your hand. Some people may say that you only need to declare a score and that declaring Yaku is either unnecessary or even undesirable. I personally think it's unnecessary, especially when playing with experienced players. However, given that not everyone at the table can quickly identify all the Yaku in another player's hand, it would be prudent if the winner declares all the Yaku. And we're going to switch that up. Double-sided weight. Boom. Continuing the game rules mean... Continuing the game means he runs the risk of losing this placement bonus, 10,000 of EMA rolls, and the Oka point. The fuck is an Oka point? They're just making shit up. In case of exhaustive draw, the dealer should be the first one to declare whether or not he has a ready hand. If he wants to declare ready, he has to show that hand and say Tenpai. If not, say Noten or not Tenpai without showing his hand. Then south, west, and north declare Tenpai or Noten in that order. The order of declaration could make a difference in some rare occasions. Okay, I'm listening. Once this hand starts again. Cool. Down. Ah, shit. Am I west? No, I'm not west. Oh my goodness gracious. What is it? Three, one, yeah. Order declaration could make a difference in some rare occasions. Playing first is advantageous in some instances and disadvantage in others. Suppose the dealer is ranked first in South 4, having 2,900 more points than the second ranked player. Suppose further that he has a ready hand. In such a situation, the dealer has an incentive to make a declaration after the second ranked player. If the second ranked player declares Noten, the dealer would want to declare Noten to terminate the game. On the other hand, if the second ranked player declares Tenpai, the dealer would want to declare Tenpai and continue the game. This is because the induced point difference in case of Tenpai Noten is either 3,000 or 4,000, each of which exceeds the current point difference of 2,900. So I'm pretty sure Mahjong still adheres to this. Okay, we got 3 west. That's good. Let's drop that red. Declaring first can be advantageous only when playing with a bankruptcy rule. Suppose one player is at the verge of bankruptcy, having only 1,300 points. Suppose further that both he and the first ranked player have already declared Noten. In such a situation, nice 6 grab, nice. If the second ranked player declares Tenpai first, the third ranked player would have to declare Noten even when he has a ready hand. Otherwise, the fourth ranked player goes bankrupt and the game is terminated. Because these... Ooh, take that, Richie. Because of these advantages and disadvantages of declaring first, we should stick with the predetermined order for the sake of fairness. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whew. Further readings. Books on Riichi Mahjong. If you are a complete beginner, I recommend... Okay, it wasn't me. Recommend Gen Bar 2009 Riichi Mahjong. The only way to play. Wait, reach? Like... Halo? Huh. A Mahjong blog. Mahjong on Reddit. Mahjong. What's happening on Mahjong news? No, no. What do you mean the site's down? Hold up, everyone. Hold up, class. fellow humans, fellow Mahjong connoisseurs. Let me first also reading Grindin and RB1 Grindin. There, now someone sees it, they'll be like, what the fuck do you mean RB1 reading? Okay, Mahjong news, Mahjong news. We're going to the way back machine. Everyone can now see what's open on my thing, but honestly, I don't care because I have... What's the word? I operate under the assumption that one day my entire internet history will get leaked to my family, my boss, and such. So I try not to have anything that I wouldn't want them to see out of pure paranoia. Anyway, we're going to the way back machine. We're going to Mahjong news. Okay. March 4th, 2023. Was the site up then? Very important. Yes. Mahjong news is temporarily down for maintenance. Unfortunately, looks like that maintenance is still ongoing. Shame. Temporarily down for maintenance. A year prior. Okay, what about here? 2016. Surely it was alive at this point. Yes, it was. The independent internet Mahjong newspaper. Georgy Pavlov prevails in Free St. Petersburg. Ricci Open. Wow. Mahjong news. Las Vegas World Ricci Championship is delighted to announce that the United States Professional Mahjong League will be hosting the second World Ricci Championship at the prestigious The Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, from 4th to 8th November, October 2017. Wow. Nice. Anthony, is number 1 in French. Okay. Okay, so let's hit that. Rank, silver, south. Japanese Mahjong Wiki. Reach Mahjong New York. Official U page of UK Mahjong Association. Okay, what was those Oka points? Okay, page 23. Let's go to page 23. First, we have to say hello. That's very important etiquette, in my opinion. That should be like 4 stars. Okay. When a game ends, final scores are calculated as follows. In case of a tie, the player sitting closer to the first dealer wins. Wonderful. Oka, the winning premium is 20,000. We are just gonna blitz this for simples. Boom, drop the 1. Although every player is allocated 25,000 points at the beginning of the game, they have to return 30,000 at the end of the game, meaning that 30,000 will be subtracted from the final raw scores. The residual points of math X times 4 reward to the winner of the game. Okay. We're gonna drop the 2 because Dora. Uma, the placement bonus is 10 to 20. That is, first player gets plus 20,000, second player gets plus 10,000, third gets minus 10,000, and fourth gets minus 20,000. It appears that European players are not very familiar with the Oka system. Possibly because there is no Oka in the EMA rules. So let me explain this with an example. I'd rather you didn't, so I'm just gonna skip around. I want to read this. What to do in South 4. Let's go to chapter 10. Let's just skip around. The most important goal in Mahjong is to win a game or generally improve the placement. I do not deny the inherent joy of winning an expensive hand with rare Yaku. However, we should always keep in mind that winning a hand is just a means to an end. Sometimes, dealing into an opponent's cheap hand can serve our purpose of winning the game. In this chapter, I will discuss strategies to improve the placement. One moment. No, no, no. Checking this, checking this. Yeah. Do I want to keep... Actually, do I want to do this? No. No. Well, doing what to do in South 4. Most Mahjong rule sets adopt some type of UMA system, where players get some extra bonus penalty points according to the placement, because fuck them. Immediate con! Doesn't help. I will watermelon that, though. For example, EMA rules award 1500 to the first rank. Blah, 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 blah. We just read this. Such systems make it clear that getting a better placement is generally more important than simply winning hands. Suppose you are currently ranked 4th in South 4, and that 3rd ranked player has 1800 more points than you do. In such a situation, winning a 1000 hand is not very meaningful. If you manage to add just one more Han and win, you'll not only get 2000 points directly, but also get an extra 10,000 point bonus for coming in 3rd. Total of blah blah change. This is big as winning a Haneman hand. Very cool, very cool. In a situation like this, the trade-off between speed and hand value is qualitatively different than usual. For example, when choosing between a good weight or 1 Han hand and a bad weight 2 Han hand, you should definitely choose the latter. After all, you are essentially comparing a good weight. Hold up. A good weight 1000 point hand with a bad weight 12,000 point hand. On the other hand, when choosing between a good weight 2 hand and a bad weight 3 hand, you should choose the former, increasing the virtual hand from 12 to 139. Don't really do much. Yep. This guy is supposing a lot. Suppose further that the 3rd ranked player is the dealer. Then you will have another option to improve the placement. That is, if anyone other than the 3rd ranked player gets a Mangantsumo or above, you will come in 3rd. This is because the dealer pays 2,000 more points than a non-dealer in case of a Mangantsumo. When this happens... Oh, do I cheat this? No. We re-cheat those. Hell yeah. Bada bing. It's because the dealer pays blah, blah, blah. That suppose yet further. The 2nd ranked player is the right player who is behind the 1st ranked player by 10,000 points. Okay, I'm gonna sum this up. You want to win the set, not so much the hand. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you as well. I thought that was Ipatsu for some reason. Boom. Okay. That being said, assisting other players in hopes of their getting a Mangantsumo is more like a last resort. What you should think about first and foremost is winning your own hand that is just expensive enough to improve your placement, which we will now turn to. Okay. Improving the placement by Ron Sumo. As the discussion in the previous section illustrates, you need to be extra conscious about your placement in South 4. You're currently ahead of the game. Your top priority is to maintain your placement. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Very good, very good. Drop that 7. If you are behind, you should do your best to improve your placement as much as possible. In South 4, East players get fucked. Sorry. Sometimes you do want a quick game. Like, come on. Anyway, South 4. The thing you need to do before the hand begins is figure out the point difference between you and the other players. when playing online at Tenhao or mahjongso.com. This can easily be done anytime by yep. Each player should count and report their points before the hand begins. Yep. What do I want to do with this? 2, 3, 4. I drop the 9 because 7 works regardless. Once you figure out the point differences, you need to know how expensive your hand has to be to improve your placement. In doing so, you need to figure out the required hand values under 3 possibilities as follows. Ron from anyone, Sumo, and direct hit Ron? What is a direct hit Ron? I am actually asking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. Drop that 1. What is a direct Ron? What's a direct hit Ron? Hold on. I would like to learn the glossary. No. I need to know. Ron. How the fuck isn't Ron in the glossary? Or index? Okay. Direct. Oh, I hate when the PDFs aren't searchable. Fine. We will do it the old-fashioned way. Blah. Playing a game. Oh, wait, this is online. Don't care. Because you're already playing online. Basic storing. Setting number on. That. Ron, non-dealer, Ron, dealer. Okay, so I'm going to just make educated guess that direct hit Ron is when you're the dealer and you Ron someone. Okay, so Ron from anyone. Direct hit Ron. Oh, this hand's garbage. First possibility is considered is... Actually, can I do outside? I might be able to do outside. Okay, the first possibility considers winning your hand by Ron from anyone that is not from the very player you're trying to overtake. For example, suppose you are currently ranked 2nd and the first ranked player has 3,400 more points, then winning a 3 Han 30 mini points hand, 3,900 points, by Ron from anyone is sufficient to improve your placement. You should thus aim to have a 3 Han hand. Since you don't need a 40 mini point hand, melding is also an option. Second possibility to consider is winning your hand by Sumo. For example, suppose you are currently ranked 2nd and the first ranked player, non-dealer, has 9,500 more points. Then getting a Mangan Sumo is sufficient to improve your placement because you gain 8,000 more points while the first ranked player loses 2,000 points, inducing a 10,000 point difference. Math nerds. You should thus aim to have a Mangan hand and try to win it either by Sumo or by Ron from the first ranked player. I'm not gonna... Oh, that's good. Ish. But not enough for pairs. Maybe triplets? Hard to say. Last possibility to consider is winning your hand by Ron from the very player you're trying to overtake. For example, suppose you are currently ranked 2nd, first ranked player, non-dealer, 15,200 points. Then even getting a Hanemon Sumo is not enough. You need a Mangan Ron directly from the first ranked player. This is sufficient because you get a lot of points. Among these 3 possibilities, your hand value judgment should be based primarily on the first possibility. 6, 7, 6, 8. Let's drop this 6. because we're trying to go outside, I think. And these two are, or at least these two are connected. 3. Ah, damn it. This is mine. Consider actual problems. I can't read that. Okay, I think that's 8. Nice. Oh my god. Math tables? Consider a more complicated example that involves some mini point calculation. My god. Yeah, try to imagine what it aims to do. Okay, what about South 3? Or did I skip that? I skipped that. Scroll over that. Okay. It is never 4 wins draw. We did it. I've never seen that. I knew it was a thing. I've never seen it. Suppose. Alright, sorry. It is never too early to start paying attention to your placement. If you are behind other players, the target point difference you should achieve before beginning of South 4 is 10,000 points or fewer. Overtaking with a 10,000 point difference in a single hand is a tough but not unrealistic goal. Take that green. Thank you. You can do so either by Mangan Sumo or Haneman Ron. Suppose the dealer wins a Mangan Sumo in East 1. Now he's leading other players by 1,600,000 million points, which is a bit depressing. Ain't that the truth? However, instead of trying to overtake him with a single expensive hand, you should aim to reduce the point difference from 16 to 10 by the end of South 3. This is a more realistic goal. Keep calling Ricci with a Pinfu only hand, and you will eventually get Sumo +1 Oradura, which induces a 6,500 point difference. Just keep pulling, bro. Just keep pulling. The next pull is going to be your character. It's going to be the gotcha. The one. Do. 8, 2, 7. Let's drop that 2. Hold up. Ah, 7, 8, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Let's drop that. Oh, I might be able to do this. No, I can't do the thing. On the other hand, if you are ahead of the game, you should aim to have a 10,000 or greater point difference with the second ranked player in second South 4. For example, consider the following hand. Suppose you are a North player in the 6th turn in South 3. You are currently ranked 1st and you only have 1,000 more points than the second ranked player West. Do you Ricci or do you Dama? Ooh. Dama? In friendly? Choice between here is keeping the hand Dama to maximize your chance of winning, or calling Ricci to aim for a bigger point difference. Okay, so I think we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Bada bing. You should do a Insta Ricci in such a situation. If you win this hand by Damaran, the point difference will only be 3,600 in South 4. Cool. Defense judgment. That sounds important. Man, I'm just going backwards on all this. Knowing when to push and when to fold is another important element of Mahjong strategies. Push, fold, judgment. Fuck. Wasn't me. We're good. Be good. Let's get rid of this red. Full judgment. Sorry, I lost my place. It is south 1, so I don't need this east. Wishful Judgment is a lot more complicated than Rishi Judgment covered in the previous chapter, which we definitely did read. Let's drop this 1 in case we maybe get a 5. Presenting defense strategies, I will first describe a very simple principle that tells you when to be defensive and when to be offensive, based purely on your hand. After understanding this principle, the next step is to understand how to be defensive. Let's drop the south. The latter part of this chapter introduces a set of defensive techniques. A simple principle. A lot of variables can factor into our decision. Do we open? No. Ooh, tempting. Oh wait, this is the thing. 3579. Let's get rid of the terminal at least. You may want to consider whether or not you currently have a ready hand, the potential hand value of it, the likely hand value of an opponent's hand, your current rank, the opponent's standing, just name a few. Okay. It is simply impossible to take into account these and other important factors all at once in a limited amount of time. Instead, I suggest you utilize the following shortcut for push-fold judgment. When another player has a ready hand, push if 2 of the following conditions are met. You have a ready hand, you have a high score in hand, or you got a good weight. Fold if 2 of the following conditions are met. 1 OA or worse hand, low scoring hand, or a bad weight. What is a 1 away or worse? Oh, that's like if you're 1 away from Tempai. Yep. Let me explain each component of this principle in turn. I don't want to. No, not yet. No. Guessing if an opponent has a ready hand. Okay. Tell me how. Tell me how to read the minds. First, you need to guess if another player has a ready hand or not. If your opponent does not have a ready hand, there is no point in playing defensive. Of course, knowing whether an opponent has a ready hand can be difficult rather than spending too much time. Sorry, I misspoke. Rather than spending too much time trying to guess if they have a ready hand, let's stick with rough but simple shortcuts. There are 3 possibilities to consider. Riichi, open ready hand, Dama ready hand. Riichi, easiest case. You can be fairly certain that the opponent has a ready hand. Is there a situation where they don't? Open ready hand. Knowing whether or not an opponent has an open ready hand is a bit complicated. We will discuss this in blah blah blah. A Dama ready hand. We will completely ignore this. Fuck you. Well, that's very just as well. Okay. I think I've only met one person who Dama'd in ranked matches consistently. And it's in ranked, so I can't even be super mad. Okay, assuming the component would not have a Dama ready hand is obviously not always correct. Thank you. Nevertheless, this shortcut would be acceptable given that accurately guessing whether or not an opponent has a ready hand is extremely difficult. Part of the reason why it is okay to ignore the case of Dama ready hand lies in the fact that Riichi is such a powerful tool in Riichi Mahjong, but calling Riichi is strictly better than going Dama in most instances. Your opponents cannot win a game if they keep choosing Dama when they should call Riichi, and they are likely to know that. 3 conditions to push fold. Note that. Noting. Ooh, nice triplet. According to the principle laid out above, just because you think an opponent has a ready hand does not automatically mean you must fold immediately. Specifically, you should still push if 2 out of the 3 conditions specified above, ready, high score, good weight, are met. First condition is fairly straightforward. Just remember that a clear, firm line should be drawn between having a ready hand and having a one-way or worse hand. Pushing with a one-away hand is acceptable only when both of the other two conditions are met. Second condition is also straightforward. Say a hand is a high-scoring one if the minimum hand value is 7,700. Otherwise, it is a low-scoring hand, also known as a poverty hand for loser babies. Sorry. Otherwise, it is a low-scoring hand. Yada, yada, yada. Hey, look at that, Richie. Look at that. Oh my god. Instant. Let's count this beat. Did not get the Urdura. This is a high-scoring hand, ladies and gentlemen. According to the author of Ricci book, that is a high-scoring hand. 7,700 is the cutoff, by the way. So if anyone ever gets anything less, even 100 points shy, you gotta call them out on that. Like, nice low-scoring hand. Anyway. The third condition, good, bad weights, needs some explanation. When you have a ready hand, this is straightforward. You can decide if the third condition is met simply based on the weights classification discussed in some chapter we definitely read. That is, weight is good if it is at least as good as stretched, single, or semi-side weight. 2 kinds, 6 tiles. Dual pawn weight, closed weight, edge weight, and single weight are usually considered to be a bad weight. Okay, so let's kind of decipher that. Dual pawn weight. Does that mean if you're waiting to pawn one of 2 tiles? Edge weight, I assume, is 1 or 9. And closed weight, or in a closed weight, that I don't know. What is the closed weight? 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's very nice. How do we judge if the hand has a good weight? Oh, and also single weight is obvious. You're waiting on a single tile. Okay, how do we judge if a hand has a good weight when a hand is 1 away or worse? Ooh, got them green dragons. Let's drop the 1 though. See if we maybe pull another red. Doing a little gambling. When a hand is 1 away or worse, your judgment should be based on the best possible weight pattern you can choose when the hand becomes ready in the worst possible manner. An example would be helpful. Suppose you have the following hand when another player calls Ricci. So, okay, so they got 2, 3, 4. That's 6. I think that's 6. Pair of 6s. 6, 6, 7. Oh, nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's drop that. That's a double-sided weight because we're waiting on a 3 or a 9. This hand is not ready, but has a minimum of 7,700 point because it's an example hand, so I made it do that. So your decision to push or pull depends on the third condition. Notice that this is a perfect 1-away hand. No matter how this hand becomes ready, you can always choose to have a side weight. In other words, the best possible weight pattern you can choose when this hand becomes a ready hand is always a good one. When you draw or pawn a 7 or 6, or cheat 5 through 8, you can have a side weight of 3, 6. Oh, look, you got that 3. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, there's the red drop. On the other hand, the falling hand is also 1 away from ready with a high scoring potential, but it does not always lead to a good weight ready hand. Specifically, it will be a side weight hand only if the draw 7 pin first, or 2 through whatever characters, which will occur with a much higher probability than drawing a 7 pins will. It will be a closed weight hand. Therefore, the best possible weight pattern is the worst case scenario is not a good one. Therefore, you should fold and try again next time. Actually, let's drop red. For another example, consider chi toi tsu hand. A chi toi tsu hand. Well, always have a bad weight. Oh shit, 9. Fuck. 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of this 8 and then the 6. Maybe we can get straight. And will always have a bad weight. This means that you should, in principle, fold if an opponent calls Riichi when your Chi-Toitsu hand is not ready. Double-sided weight. Choice of hand will always have bad weight. Okay, what is Chi-Toitsu? Looking up terms. Looking up terms. One of standard Yaku hands. 7 pairs. 7 pairs. I'll have you know. I'll have you know. I'll wait. Okay. Damn. Damn, and the Uradura will helped. Oh well. Anyway, I'll have you know. I am mashing this click button and I need to show it. Yaku achieved. 7 pairs, 7 pairs, 7 pairs. I have gotten it 11 times in my ranked match. So I don't know what you're talking about. I always go for Chi-Toitsu. Anyway. In principle, always fold. If you have 2 or more Dora, sacrilege. Sacrilege. Anyway. Defense basics. Once you understand the criteria to fold... God damn it. To fold, the next thing you need to know... How? There are 3 main ways to identify safe tiles to discard. Phone. Let's actually go for 6 early. Genbutsu and they're absolutely safe tiles. Jesus Christ. I introduced a term, Genbutsu, in the previous chapter. Strictly speaking, Genbutsu... I'm mispronouncing that horribly, I think. Probably. Apologies. Strictly speaking, those tiles of player X refer to those tiles discarded by X himself. However, if X has called Riichi, then all the tiles discarded by anyone after Riichi and passed up by X are also called X's Genbutsu tiles. Yes, I am actually aware of 100% of what he means. I didn't have a term for it, and apparently there's not an official term, he just made one up. But I'm sure that's what everyone else refers to it as nowadays. Anyway, Genbutsu players, player X are 100% safe against X. That makes sense. Shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's go with the 2. Maybe we can go for a half flush. However, these are 3 Kinosada, they're 100% against all of the opponents. The tile that was just... Ooh. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. Yep. Definitely con. Definitely con. Doesn't help. The tile that was just discarded by your left player. A 4th honor tile when there's no possibility of 13 orphans. 5, 6, 7. A 4th honor tile when there is no... Yep. An absolute no chance tile. Versus straightforward, because of the fear 10 rule, the tile just discarded by left player is 100% safe for you to discard. In the present turn. That tile is not only Genbutsu for the left player, but also a temporary Genbutsu for the right and the facing players. Until their temporary fear 10 status is lifted, the right and the facing players cannot call Ron on it. Okay. Oh, nice. 3, 4. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so now we're doing a bit of action here. Yes, we are cheating that. Absolutely. We are waiting on that 9. Second kind of absolutely safe tile is relatively simple. Suppose all 4 of the 9 pin are visible to you among the discards in your hand or as a door indicator. Then, none of your opponents can win 13 orphans unless you discard that 9 pin. In such a situation, a 4th on our tile is 100% safe. That is, that wind is 100% safe for everyone if all the other 3 tiles of east or whatever wind are visible to you. Unfortunately, that was a low-scoring hand on my part. Unfortunate. Okay, what we got? 6, 7. Okay, we can cook something up with this. They're east. Okay, third kind. Absolute no chance needs some explanation. Oh boy, he's about to drop some hard knowledge on us. Some hard theory. Let me just give you an example. Suppose all 4 tiles of 2 pin, all 4 tiles of the 4 pin, and all 3 tiles of the 3 pin are visible to you. Then the 4th 3 pin is 100% safe for everyone because this tile cannot be a part of anyone's set, run, or pair. I will explain more about these no chance tiles in section blah 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 of this chapter. Okay, I get where he's going with that. I'm picking up what he is putting down. Did anyone drop south? No. Of course, it is not always possible to find tiles that are 100% safe for the players who have called Rishi, let alone for all 3 opponents. Therefore... Alright, no, that's fine. Therefore, we need to know how to identify relatively safe tiles by relying on Tsuji and Tabe theories. Jesus Christ, we're getting into theory. I will introduce these 2 theories in turn. Okay, let me take a break. Take a breather. 6. Okay, go for 6. Sippy of the water. Understanding Tsuji. When someone calls Rishi. I should. Ooh, do I want to pawn and go for triplets? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You're a south. Calls. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Someone calls Rishi. The possibility you need to be wary of first and foremost is that the opponent has a sideways hand. Ah, shit. Will we drop this? Doesn't help. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Always fun. It is true that players will call Rishi even when their weight is worse than side weight. However, according to some statistics, about 2/3 of Rishi hands have a side weight or better. This is partly because the likelihood of choosing Dhamma increases when the weight is bad. Another reason is that players seek to retain side weight proturins over close. This man's making up words on my life. What's this word? The proton. That's exactly what he meant. He meant protons. Phoenixes. Oh, yeah, an achievement. Nice. That's probably from the wind's weight. Okay. Okay, we have cleared the halfway point again. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's check that Chibi. Phoenix Breath. Win 100 games with Sumo in ranked room. Okay, no, that was what I got. Okay. Let me check. No, we good, we good. And here we go again. We'll play us out. Another reason is players seek to retain side weight proturins over close or edge weight proturins when choosing tile blocks to maximize tile efficiency. Suji defense is a defense tactic to avoid dealing into a side weight hand. A Suji is a 3-tile interval that corresponds to the weight of a side weight hand. For example, pause. Say hi. When a hand has a side weight proturin 2, 3, the weight is 1 or 4. This weight combination of 1, 4 is called 1-4 Suji. There are 6 Sujis in each suit, giving rise to 18 Suji in total. All the 6 Suji are their corresponding side weight protons are summarized in this table. Yay. Fuck is a proton? He's making up shit. When a 4 thing is among a player's Genbutsu, we say 1 and 5. Is that 5? Shit. I'm terrible at the characters. I'm terrible at them. Like 1 and 2 and 3 are obvious. 8 is getting pretty familiar to me. What else we got? 4, that makes... Okay, that's also pretty simple for me. But like 5, 6, and 7, and 9 kind of look the same at the moment. Because I'm dumb. 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Let's drop 5 early, actually. Okay, we say 1 da, R da, 1. Suji Tai. Are we going for triplet? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Suji tiles are safer than non-Suji tiles because the Puritan rule prohibits a player from calling Ron on 1 and 4. Brother in Christ. From calling 1 and 4 on his Genbutsu, and his weight is 1-4. Likewise, when whatever is among the player's Genbutsu, blah, and Suji tiles, and thus they are safer than non-Suji tiles. Okay, now the Suji trap, which is the thing I've heard of before. Keep in mind that the Suji defense works only against side weight hand. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Let me reread that. Okay, the Suji defense to avoid dealing into a side weight. Yeah. 1-4 is among. Think about it. We say 1 and 3 are Suji tiles. How do you know that? Although 4 and 1 are Suji, make a Suji tile, the opponent is opposite not true. 1 itself does not make 4 a Suji tile. 4 is no safer than other tiles just because 1 is among the Genbutsu. What 1 negates is the possibility of the 1-4 side weight, but the 4-7 side weight is still a possibility. 4 becomes safer only when both 1 and 7 are among a player's Genbutsu. Table blah 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 summarizes the combination of Genbutsu tiles and tiles that are made safer by them. Okay, I kind of get it. I actually wish I had a physical set of Mahjong that I could show this with. Why? I'm just so happy. No, I can't show them off yet. I can't show them off yet. They're not even painted. And half of them aren't even off their base. And we're just giving the green dragons. You love to see it. Anyway, Suji Trap. Keep in mind that the Suji defense works only against side weight hands. Since players will call Rishi even when their weight is worse than side weight, we cannot rely too much on Suji. When you wait for a tile that is a Suji tile of some tiles you have discarded yourself, we say you have a Suji trap weight. Can't rely too much. Wait for tile that's a Suji tile. Sometimes you have to discard yourself. Declare when you wait is a Suji tile of the Richi declaration tile. We say it is an immediate Suji trap weight. An immediate Suji trap Richi is a rather common occurrence in Richi Mahjong, particularly because of the double close shape. Consider the following. 2, 4. Characters. 5. 6. Get rid of that. Call Richi by discarding the blah. The hand waits for a 3, which is a Suji tile of 6. Oh, we're definitely conning that. That actually helped. Slightly. Call Richi by discarding the whatever. I think that's a 6. The hand waits for 3, which is a Suji tile of 6, immediate Suji trap Richi. Okay. Farewell, my Dora. In general, the reliability of Suji is higher for tiles discarded earlier in a hand. That is, Suji tiles of early discards tend to be safer, whereas Suji tiles of those tiles that are discarded later on are more dangerous. In particular, Suji tiles of the tile discarded upon Richi is at least as dangerous as non-Suji tiles. Okay, and it's just going through some examples. Very cool, very cool. Do I really have to get rid of the 9? Okay, first the 3. Maybe I can have 9 as my pair. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So I can probably get rid of the 6. Or the 9. Get rid of the... Alright, yep, fine. God damn it. And it's a double-sided weight. Ooh, do I do this? This. Yada dee, yada dum. Understanding the tile blockade. The Kabe, if you will. Another defense tactic to identify safer tiles is to utilize a tile blockade. A Kabe, a wall. When chunks of a number tile are visible to you, we say these tiles form a blockade. They block the formation of runs that contain that tile. So suppose all 4 of 2-man are visible to you, either because they have been discarded, they are in your hand, or they are used as a Dora indicator. Then you're on. And then none of your opponents can have a 1-4 Suji weight, making 1 relatively safe. This is because no one can have a Protron 2-3 in such a situation. Okay. Keyword again is relatively safe, because they might have 2 1s and waiting on a 3rd. But again, the entire point is how common 2-sided weights are in Stith. It's all about maximizing and doing the statistically best thing, but even then that might not be the correct decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da, 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 da. Ooh, I don't want to get rid of that east. Get rid of the 3. No chance. When all 4 of a number tile are visible, we say we have a no chance situation. Oh, we got the double east. Very nice. Meaning that there's no chance that an opponent has a Suji weight that contains the tile that forms a blockade. In the example above, 1 is a no chance tile thanks to the blockade of 2. They just handed me the 3rd one. My god. I don't know what to say. I'm honored to receive this. Let's knock down these, I guess. See if we can go for the half flush. And the 4th east is there, so no chance of opening. That's unfortunate. And we got 2. We got 2. I like where this is going. Nice thing about no chance tiles is that their safety does not depend on whether it is a Suji tile or not. For example, when we have a blockade of 2, 1. Sorry, when we have a blockade of 2, 1 is safe regardless of whether 4 is among Gebutsu. Note also that 4 is not necessarily safe just because we have a blockade of 2. For the 4, 6, Suji, 7, one of the 2. Possibility. Of course, when all 4 of 2 are visible to you and 7 is among a player's Genbutsu, then 4 becomes safer for that player. This table summarizes possible blockades and the resulting no chance safe tiles. Do I want to get rid of the 4? Yeah, let's get rid of the 4. Blockade can negate non-Suji weights as well. For example, if all 4 of 3 and all 4 of mine. Yeah, I want to discard that. Yeah. Close weight of 4 is impossible. Blah, blah, blah. Very cool. Where else are we going with this? Safety ranking. Oh, shit. Based on what we have learned so far, some of which I skipped, we are poning that, getting rid of that 8, and going from there. Based on what we have learned so far, table 85 shows a ranking of tile safety. 100% is the Genbutsu. Triple A. For Suji Terminal, 4th honor tile. Oh, and it just goes down the list. Non-Suji Terminal, 1 chance tile, later turns, blah, 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 da, da. There's not much difference, actually, but June ranks, if they are given that same alphabet, tiles in AAA ranking are dangerously dangerous only because... Wow, I cannot read today. Not much difference between ranks if they are given the same alphabet. Tiles in the AAA rankings are dangerous only against 13 orphans. When 13 orphans is not possible, i.e., there are some terminals or honors that are already exhausted, they become 100% safe. 4th tile means that 3 of that tile have already been discarded. Likewise, 3rd, 2nd, and the 1st tiles mean that 2, 1, or none of that tile have already been discarded, respectively. There is a difference between the 4, 5, 6 tiles, the 3, 7 tiles, 2, 8 tiles, and terminals 1, 9 because of the difference in versatility. Non-Suji 4, 5, 6 tiles are the most dangerous because they can be caught by 2 different Suji weights. For example, 4 can be caught by a 1, 4 Suji and a 4, 7 Suji. Whereas 2, 8 tiles cannot. Terminals cannot be caught by iron edge weight or close weight. Suji 4, 5, 6 tiles are safer than Suji 2, 8 tiles because 4, 5, 6 make for bad cannons and do upon weight or single weight. Off. Dying. Shit. Well, at least I'm in Tenpai. At least I got... I got nothing. I got totally wrong on there. How was I supposed to know about that one, Mr. Ricci Bookman? Let's go for West. Against Ricci, putting together what we have learned so far. I'm going to look at this. Take that. What we've learned so far, a defense strategy against an opponent's Ricci can be summarized as follows. Do not discard rank D tiles against an opponent's Ricci until your hand becomes ready. Unless your hand has a really good win, a really high score. If you need to push when your hand is one away from ready. I discard all those ones. You need to push when your hand is one way from ready. You can discard rank C or safer tiles. Only if your hand has a guaranteed Mangan, you can discard rank D tiles. If you need to push when your hand is 2 away from ready or worse, you can discard rank B or safer tiles. If you cannot satisfy the above criteria, you must completely fold. Vitori. This might be pairs. Get rid of South. Not that. What to discard when you get stuck. If you can't identify a safe tile at all, rely on the following and try to be as safe as possible. Jump. Discard pairs and concealed set. What do I do with this one? 5, 6, 7. 1. Okay, yeah, well, definitely drop the 1 because 3. Discard pairs, concealed sets. Once you get 1 tile passed against a Ricci player, you can be safe for the next turn or 2. Avoid dealing into expensive hands. I'll try my fucking damnedest. If you discard terminals, you can avoid dealing into a Tanyo, all simple's hand. That's true. Do I want to keep this and go for pit? Nah. Also try not to discard the Dora indicator tile when Dora is a number tile, and any tiles close to Dora, as well as the Dora tile itself. Okay, why not the Dora tile? Or indicator tile, man. Outside early discards. Tiles that are outside those discarded in early turns are relatively safe. Consider the following Ricci. This opponent discard 2 in the second turn, which is relatively early. They suggest that he is not very likely to have a 1-4 Suji wait. And we're going to discard this 4, and I think we are in fact switching a bit over to pairs. Getting rid of this 4 next. Unfortunate. Miscellaneous. Here are some additional factors you may want to take into account when deciding whether or not to be defensive and how much defensive you should be. Position in the game. You should be more defensive when you are ahead of the game, while you should be more aggressive when you are behind. This should especially be the case in the South round. Turn. You can be more aggressive in earlier turns, whereas you need to be much more defensive towards the end of a hand. Suppose an opponent calls Ricci in the third turn, your hand is 1 away from ready. Since you have 50 more turns to draw, you still have a good chance of making the hand ready. Short. In such situations, it may be worthwhile to be a little bit aggressive against Ricci. Oh fuck. Okay. However, if you have only 3 more turns to draw, i.e. in the 5th turn, and your hand is still 1 away from ready, the chance of making a ready hand before the hand ends is very low. It is not worthwhile to discard dangerous tiles at this point. Instant hidden con. You'll love to see it. Ooh, what do I do with this? Ooh, I can't get rid of that. That's a double Dora. Double Dora. I've never seen that. Well, actually, I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever gotten it. I'm not north, so I'm not taking that. That's bait. Get rid of the south. I'm gonna hold off on reading just for this one turn because I'm a bit invested, you know? Let's get that one. I gotta get the double Dora. I gotta. Come on, do something. Do I keep the 3? Like, I know 7's the smart thing to get rid of, but I like points. We're getting points today. This hand is all about them points. It is midnight. Shit. These. Whatever the term for this is. That was not the call. I should have double-sided weight. No, it's all going downhill. Do we open our hand? Yes. Yes, at this stage we open it. Okay, we got our, at least we got our Yaku. Got our dragons. Waiting. Okay, this isn't looking good. Pew, pew, pew. This is not very cash money, I must admit. No! My super silly hand. Poverty. I hate the poor. Okay, back to reading Rishi book. Gonna forget my place, so we're just gonna skip around a little bit. Defense against open hand. Guessing if an opponent has a ready hand. To defend against an open hand, we first need to know if an opponent has a ready hand or not. Again, we will use some simple shortcuts, which hopefully lead us to the right conclusion most, if not all, of the time. Assume an opponent has a ready hand in any of the following situations. He has 3 or more open sets runs. When he's doing a flush hand, he starts discarding tiles in the suit he is supposedly collecting. He keeps discarding the tile that he draws. Okay, well, that third one's a little obvious. Shit. No one dropped these wins. Let's start with the wind. Estimating the value of an opponent's hand. The next thing you need to know is how expensive an opponent's hand is. Although it is practically impossible to infer each player's hand value, you can often estimate the hand value of an opponent's open hand. You can easily see the opponent's hand is Tanya only, or the fuck is Fan Pie? Fan Pie. Fan Pie. Yaku High is a group of one-hand Yaku for completing a group of honor tiles. These are the easiest group. Dragon tiles, wind tiles. Oh. Those. Ah, it's a triplet. Let's get drop this suit. Okay, very cool. Thank you. Apparently there's no need to be defensive. Open hands with Dora. And obvious. I actually shouldn't have dropped. No, that's fine. That's fine to drop. That's fine to drop. Because this could become a 2-3-4 pair of fours or 4-5-6. Yada yada yada. Obvious case of expensive open hand is one with Dora tiles. For example. If an opponent has an open set of Dora, clearly he has a 4-han or higher hand. Also, if you play with red 5, scores get expensive quite easily. What does it mean? For example, suppose a dealer has the following open hand in East 1. East Wind. Red 4-5-6, red bamboo. This hand is at least 5,800 seat and prevailing wind plus a red 5. Try not to push too hard against this player. Got it. Flush hands. Onitsu or Shintu. Ah, damn it, really? South and west? Oh, wait, he dropped west. Okay, let's fuck it. A hand like above is a minimum of 3,900 and a maximum Hanuman if you deal into it with the Sozu tile. You should fold when you draw an unwanted Sozu tile. Okay, keep that. Drop the 8. Open sets of value tiles also make for an expensive hand. This is a pretty scary hand. You should not discard anything other than Genbutsu tiles. I mean, ideally, yes. Yes, that's the goal. Identifying dangerous tiles against open hands. 4-5-6. Oh my god. 7-8-9. 7-7-3-4. Let's get rid of this 4. We're probably gonna get rid of this south next. You can't win your own hand if you completely fold every time an opponent melts. Unless an opponent has an obviously expensive hand. Example, 3 open sets of expensive pairs. We would want not to fold completely, but to discard some tiles that are not particularly dangerous. It is therefore important to identify dangerous tiles against open hands. For example, consider the following. Probably has Toy all pung. Seriously? We're just making up terms now? What's a pung? A one-horse sleigh can... Set of 3 identical tiles. A triplet. You call it a triplet. You ever think that sometimes people just want to be snobby and gatekeepy about that shit? Like, if you're calling it a pung and you mean that, yeah, I want to play with that. Anyway, otherwise, if it's a toy, Suji theories and blockade theories are completely useless. Remember, their purpose is to avoid dealing into 2 side-weight hands. Remember all that shit we talked about before? Ignore it. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Ah, the double Red Bull. Most dangerous tiles in this situation are raw tiles. Tiles that are completely invisible to you. In particular, you should not discard raw body tiles. Here are the 9. As single weight is also a possibility, all honor tiles are generally dangerous unless they are the 4th tile. To take this, one possibility is that the opponent has a dual pawn weight. Good one. Value tiles on one hand and door tiles on the other as follows. Especially when you are facing a reliable opponent, there would be a good reason, such as having 2 door tiles, why he rushed by melding a side weight Protoran first. 5, 6. Drop this 3. Discard upon cheat. We can sometimes identify tiles that are relatively safe or relatively dangerous against an open hand by paying attention to what an opponent discarded upon calling the last cheat or pawn. Consider the following three cases, Jesus. Case 1. She discards tile in the same suit. An opponent who had an open set of blah called Chi on 3 and discarded 4. In this case, it is unlikely the opponent had a weight in the neighboring hood of 4, so Pinzu tiles such as 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 are relatively safe. What are we doing with this? Let's keep that. Kill 1. Discard tile on a different suit. Opponent who has an open set of whatever called Chi on 3 and discarded 4 bamboo. In this case, the opponent's weight is very likely to be in the neighborhood of the last discard. Or whatever. Oh, shit. 3, 4. Nice. Fuck. Let's get rid of the sec. No, I should have gotten rid of the 5. No, because if I get a third 5, then it's triplet. Yeah. In case the opponent's weight is very likely to be in the neighborhood. Being dangerous and a closed weight of 7 is also a possibility. Case 3. Pawn. An opponent who had an open set of that called pawn on 3, pin, and discarded the 4 bamboo, in which case his opponent's weight can be in a suit. He cannot identify which dials. Whoopsie. Shit. 4, 5, 6, 8, 8. Is it not silly pairs? What makes these differences? These readings are based on an assumption that the opponent has a good 1-away hand before calling the last chi or pawn. Guess one, the opponent has the following perfect 1-away hand before the last chi, blah, blah. Glossary, thank God. Zensu is to push to the fullest, usually against an opponent's Rishi. Betori is to fold to the fullest. Suji is a 3-tile interval that corresponds to the weight of a side weight hand. There are 6. 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8, 6, 9. A Suji tile that is made safe is a tile that is made safe against side weight when a certain tile is among the opponent's Genbetsu. For example, when the 4 bamboo is among them, the 1 and the 7 are safe against the side weight hand. The Suji trap is when the weight is the Suji tile. When this happens, the weight is either dual pawn weight, closed weight, edge weight, or single weight. Blockade is formed when 3 or 4 of a number tile are visible to you. When all 4 of a number tile are visible, they form a complete blockade, making for no chance tiles. When 3 of a number tile are visible, they form an incomplete blockade, making for 1 chance tiles. Got it. I need to drop these. What am I thinking? A no chance tile, the tile that is made safe by complete blockade. There is no chance that an opponent has a Protoran that includes that tile that's blocked. What the fuck is a Protoran? Okay, we're going to the index. We're going to the index. Zip. Zip. Proto Run. Tatsu. Gotta get game released. 55. Zoinks. Yep. 5, 6. Shoot. I just swapped the 5, I guess. Ooh, do I cheat this? No, I don't want to open my hand. I have my 9s. 1, 2, 3. Very cool. Okay. Tatsu. Of the two kinds of groups, it is easier to complete a run than to complete a set. There are only 4 identical tiles, and completing a set requires that you collect 3 out of the 4 identical tiles. Therefore, we usually prioritize runs over sets in advancing a hand. A pair of tiles that can become a run. Sorry. A pair of tiles that can become a run when one more is called is a proto run. There are 3 types of them, summarized below. Side weight, close weight, edge weight. Okay, got it. 2 kinds, 8 tiles, 1 kind, 4 tiles, 1 kind, 4 tiles. Okay. Okay, I understand that. I'm going to drop this 6. That's my pair. So a close weight is the weight of the 5, 7. Or is waiting on the 6. As we can see in the table, a side weight proto run can... Oh, proto run. Why not just call it... I guess proto run makes sense. Whatever. As you see in the table, side weight proto run can accept twice as many tiles as a close weight proto run or an edge weight proto run. Therefore, we declare Richi. This is my last attempt. Will we get the Ipatsu? Therefore, building side weight proto-runs is the key to advancing a hand. Winning tiles of side weight proto-runs are often denoted with a hyphen in the middle, such as blah or blah. Close weight versus edge weight. There is no difference in the kinds and the number of tiles accepted by close weight and edge weight proto-runs. They both accept 1 kind, 4 tiles. However, close weight proto-runs are superior to edge weight ones because they can more easily evolve into a side weight proto-run. A close weight proto-run can evolve into a side weight proto-run in just 1 step. For example, 1-3 can become a side weight one if you draw 4 and discard the 1. So 1-3 becomes 3-4. Oh. On the other hand, it requires 2 steps for an edge weight proto-run to evolve into a side weight. For example, 8-9 can become side weight if you draw 6 and then the 5. 8-9, 6-8, 6-5. Gotcha, yep. Side weight, close weight, edge weight. Tile versatility. Some tiles are more versatile than others. Haha, get it? Do you get it? For example, number tiles are more versatile than honor tiles because honor tiles can never form a run. Moreover, we can order the versatility of number tiles based on the types of proto-runs they can form. Between 3 and 7 are the most versatile. They can each form proto-run with 4 kinds of number tiles. Then we hit Ron. Yep. 2 and 8 are less valuable. And terminals are the least versatile. That all makes perfect sense to me. Oh, okay. I didn't know I had a pure straight. You love to see it! Okay. Shit. Okay. I'm a little nervous that I had 3 successes in a row, right? Is reading Ricci book good? I don't want to curse this luck. Okay, it's been 2 hours though, and I do have my actual scheduled stream tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna end now. Stay up in bed and do a few more runs and rank, cause duh. But yeah, okay. Who is online? Why, Daya's playing Mahjong? We could raid Daya. Oh wait, no, Daya's not here. I'm Felix. Scuff Mahjong stream. I don't know. I don't know any Phoenix. Let me do a stupid double check, see if there's someone I maybe haven't raided. I feel like I've raided him quite a few times. Actually, I'm gonna be a number friend. There's no one here. There's no one here. It's just me and me. That makes sense because this is just chill reading Mahjong stream. But if for whatever ungodly reason you are watching this VOD, I'm sorry. Thanks. And I'll be actually back with my main stream of Set Beast tomorrow, or I guess technically today. Have a good one.